And good morning. Welcome to Eastside Center for the IHSA Class 3A third place game, pitting the 28-13 Providence Catholic Celtics against the Mattoon Green Wave. The Green Wave 35-4 on the season. The Providence Catholic Celtics yesterday in a 2-1 loss to Marengo that went 8 innings. 2-1 loss in the 8th inning. And the Mattoon Green Wave yesterday lost in 6 innings by an 11-1 final, falling to Glenbard South. Let's take a look at the lineups as the Providence Catholic Celtics. A look into their dugout will be the visitors today. They'll lead off with Courtney Pitch, the shortstop. Batting second, playing second, Maeve Garvey. The third batter will be Amanda Wilson, the starting pitcher today. Morgan Greenwood batting fourth and playing third base. Allie Strick batting fifth and playing first base. Ellie Bartos in the sixth spot, catching today. Tara Arola, the left fielder, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Jessica Jadis, the right fielder. And in the ninth spot, Sarah Brightmore, the center fielder. And the battery today for the Mattoon Green Wave, the pitcher Casey Starwalt. Her battery mate will be catcher Caitlin Bath. Starwalt this season, 35 starts, a 23-3 mark, a 1.24 ERA, 175 strikeouts to 30 walks. Pitch stands in, the shortstop. First pitch from Starwalt. A cold strike. It's 0-1 on Courtney Pitch. Yesterday reached base 3 times in 4 plate appearances. As the 0-1 is a cold strike 2. Pitch walked twice yesterday and had 1 hit, was 1 for 2 at the plate. The 0-2 just misses. The outside corner, it's 1-2. Pitch has 44 hits on the season. The 1-2 swung on and fouled back. Out of play. Pitch stays alive, the 5'4" sophomore. Starwalt delivers. The 1-2 pitch misses outside. It's 2-2. Pitch walked in the first inning. Led off and reached third base and was tagged out at the plate in that first inning. Here's the 2-2, swung on, over to third base. It's bobbled, shortstop picks it up, makes the throw, not in time, and pitch aboard. And that will be an E5 as pitch reaches. Pitch on base, reaching on an error, bringing up Maeve Garvey, the second baseman, lays down a bunt back to Starwalt. She will check off second, throw to first, and it's a 1-3 sack bunt for Maeve Garvey. And let's take a look at that Green Wave defense behind Starwalt. Jamie Packer over at first base, Shelby Tate, the second baseman, Melody Sparks at short, Riley Phipps at third. From left to right field, Jaden Patterson, Kayla Jacobs, and Casey Considine. First pitch to Amanda Wilson is a strike, 0-1. Amanda Wilson, today's starting pitcher. Came in relief yesterday, pitched 3 1/3. A 1-1 count on Amanda Wilson. Went 1 for 4 yesterday with a RBI. Here's a hit in the left field, which will be caught by the left fielder diving, makes the grab. And the throw down to second. She did not tag up, so pitch is out on the 7. Double play. Look at that catch made, diving face first. And pitch did not tag up at second base, so it's a double play to end the top of the first inning. We go bottom 1 on IHSA.TV. And welcome back. We go bottom 1. Let's take a look at the Mattoon Green Wave lineup. Leadoff hitter will be Shelby Tate, the second baseman. Melanie Sparks hitting second, playing short. Kayla Jacobs in the 3-hole. the center fielder. Third baseman Riley Phipps batting fourth. Casey Starwalt, the pitcher, batting fifth. In the sixth spot, Hannah Pruden, the DP. Caitlin Bath batting seventh and catching. Jaden Patterson batting eighth and playing left field. And the right fielder Casey Considine batting ninth for the 35-4 Green Wave. Your battery for the Providence Catholic Celtics: Amanda Wilson, the starting pitcher. 28 starts this year, 11-8. A 1.57 ERA, 114 strikeouts, and 16 walks. Ellie Bartos catching for the Providence Catholic Celtics.
Batting for the Green Wave will be number 6, Shelby Tate. The on-deck hitter will be number 12, Melanie Sparks.
Shelby Tate steps up to the plate for the Green Wave. Tate hitting .339 this season. Was 1 for 3 last night. A walk and a single in the sixth inning. First pitch, a strike to the 5'4" junior Shelby Tate. Here's the 0-1 to Tate. Inside, misses a ball. Tate getting some interest from both Parkland and Lakeland colleges. On base twice yesterday. Here's the 1-1 from Wilson. Misses up high. And a 2-1 count on Shelby Tate. And the Wilson 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Amanda Wilson yesterday went 3 1/3, took the loss, allowing 1 run. It was not earned, as that pitch is dribbled foul down the first base line. Allowed 2 hits, struck out 4, did not allow a walk. A 2-2 count on Shelby Tate. The pitch from Wilson. Cold, strike 3.
Strike 3 on the batter. 1 out.
That brings up the shortstop, Melody Sparks. Melody Sparks, a 5'7" junior. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Sparks was on base once yesterday, drew a walk. And the 0-1 pitch misses outside. A 1-1 count on Melody Sparks. The 1-1 from Wilson. Called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike count.
The 1-2 from Wilson. Called strike 3.
Strike 3, 2 strikeouts.
Second called strike 3 of the first inning. And the Green Wave have gone down 1-2, and Kayla Jacobs the batter. Jacobs, a 5'9" senior outfielder. As you see, the Providence Catholic defense. Strick over at first, Garvey at second, pitch at short, Greenwood at third base. First pitch from Wilson. Swung on and fouled back from left to right field. Arola Brightmore and Jadis. An 0-1 count on Kayla Jacobs. The pitch from Wilson. Misses up high, ball 1. It's 1-1 on Jacobs. The pitch from Wilson. Swung on, back through the middle, and it cannot be grabbed by second baseman Maeve Garvey. Base hit for Kayla Jacobs.
Base hit for Jacobs. Riley Phipps, number 5, the batter. Number 2, Casey Starwalt, on-deck hitter.
Right up the middle. Just bounces away from the circle and through the gap. A single for Jacobs. Riley Phipps, the batter. Pitch from Wilson. Called strike. An 0-1 count on Riley Phipps. The Mattoon third baseman went 1 for 3 yesterday. A single in the third inning. The 0-1. Misses up high for a ball. Evens the count 1-1. 1-1 count on Phipps. The pitch. Misses up high, ball 2. Phipps at .474 this season, comes in today with 65 hits on the year. The 2-1 from Wilson. Swung back into the fence, it's 2-2. Phipps also plays volleyball at Mattoon. Two away here in the first inning. Runner on first, Kayla Jacobs with a single. Here's the 2-2 from Wilson. That is dribbled fair down the first base line, and it will be fielded by Allie Strick for the ground out. No runs on one hit, no errors after 1 inning of play. Scoreless in the third place game between Mattoon and Providence Catholic.
No errors, 1 runner left on base at the end of 1 play.
And welcome back to Eastside Center, where the third place game between the Providence Catholic Celtics, the Mattoon Green Wave, Jay Biesterfeld, 13 seasons as head coach, record of 189 wins, 220 losses, and 2 ties, bringing the Celtics to the state finals the first time in program history. Morgan Greenwood, the batter, leading off the Celtics second. Swing and a miss. It's a 1-1 count on the freshman, Morgan Greenwood. Greenwood reached in all 4 plate appearances yesterday. Fouls that one back into the fence, 1-2. Had 2 hits in yesterday's game. Walked once and was also hit by a pitch. Had singles in the first and in the 7th inning. Here's the 1-2 from Starwalt. Swing and a miss, reaching for it, strike 3. And 1 away for Allie Strick. Casey Starwalt recording her 178th strikeout of the season. There's a hit by Allie Strick, and it will drop for a single into right field. Ellie Bartos, the batter. Bartos, the catcher, 0 for 4 yesterday. And the pitch from Starwalt misses down low. 1 down here in the second. Ellie Bartos, a 5'3" senior. And the pitch swung on. Hit back to center. That will be caught by Kayla Jacobs. And with 2 down, Tara Arola, the batter. Arola, the left fielder. First pitch from Starwalt, swung on and fouled back into the fence. Arola 0 for 4 yesterday. And Arola moved down in the batting order, batted 5th yesterday, hitting 7th today. Here's the 0-1. One misses outside. 1-1 count on Tara Arola. Arola, member of the National Honor Society. The 1-1 pitch from Starwalt. That's crushed into left field. That's going to be down back to the fence. Coming around second alley, Strick to third. She gets the green light. No, she's going to stop. Slides down. Now she's caught in a rundown. Going down the third base line. Back to third. The throw to third. Back, and now we've got a runner on third. And Strick is tagged out for the third out. Here's that again, crushed. And slides there. She got the green light, waved back, and that ends the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the third, scoreless.
No runs to this. No errors.
Welcome back to Eastside Center. We go bottom of the second. There's a shot of Green Wave head coach Nikki Trower. Trower guiding the Green Wave to their second state finals appearance. Her career record, 3 seasons, 93 wins, 14 losses, and 1 tie. First pitch strike to Mattoon's Casey Starwalt. Starwalt was 0 for 3 yesterday. Here's the 0-1 from Wilson. Swung on, dribbled down the third base line. That'd be a foul ball on Starwalt, 0-2 count. Just dribbled as it spun around foul down that third base line. An 0-2 count on Casey Starwalt, starting pitcher for the Green Wave. The 0-2 from Wilson. Swing and a miss. That's the third strikeout for Amanda Wilson today. Wilson now with 121 strikeouts on the season. And 4 yesterday, 4 today. Strike for Hannah Pruden. It's 0-1. Pruden, a 5'10 sophomore. The DP, also a volleyball player. A lot of multi-sport athletes for the Green Wave. Most of them play at least 2 sports as Pruden swings and misses on that pitch from Wilson. 0-2. This summer, Pruden will suit up for the Mattoon Cobras in ASA ball. That pitch swung on, dribbled over to Greenwood at third. She picks it up, throw to first, 5-3, put out.
Greenwood, when you put out, begin the inning. Or 2 outs, 2 outs.
That'll bring up catcher Caitlin Bath with 2 down.
Caitlin Bath, your batter, number 8. Number 16, Jake Patterson, the on-deck hitter.
Caitlin Bath, the 5'7 sophomore, 2 for 2 yesterday. Tied the game of the second inning with a solo home run. Pitch is a strike to Bath. Bath added a single in the 4th inning and also reached on a walk in the 6th. Her line 2 for 2, a run and RBI. The 0-1 from Wilson. Up high, over to second base, fielded, and the 4-3 put out is made by Shelby Tate, and that ends the inning. A 1-2-3 as we go to the third. It's scoreless between Mattoon and Providence Catholic on IHSA.TV.
Once again, Sports Authority to shop online.
Welcome back to Eastside Center, scoreless ball game between Mattoon and Providence Catholic. As we head to the third inning, it'll be the 8-9-1 hitters for the Celtics this frame. Jessica Jadis leads off and taps that one foul down the third base line. Providence Catholic lost yesterday in 8 innings, a 2-1 decision, as Marengo advanced to their second consecutive state championship game. Here's the 0-1 from Starwalt. That's a called strike. It's 0-2. The Celtics have been involved in 12 games decided by 1 run, as Starwalt readies the 0-2. Misses up high. It's 1-2 on Jadis. 12 games decided by a run. For the Providence Catholic Celtics, they are 8-4 in games decided by a run. Here's the 1-2. Misses down low. It's 2-2. In fact, their last 4 games have been decided by a run. Here's a hit into right field, and Jadis will have a single. Third hit of the game for the Celtics. 2 in the second inning, 1 here. That last inning ended on a rundown. See that hit by Jadis into right field. Strick had a single and then Arola with a double. Moved over to third in that rundown that ended the inning. Allie Strick tripped up at third. And the batter now, Sarah Brightmore. That pitch misses for ball two. 2-0 count on Sarah Brightmore. Providence Catholic's one-run games date back to the sectional semifinals. That's a called strike. 2-1 on Brightmore. Beat Tinley Park 2-1 at the Providence Catholic sectional. That was in the semis. Beat Oak Forest in the sectional title game 5-4. Geneseo 4-3 as they rallied to the super sectional. Pitch fouled back 2-2. And then yesterday's extra inning 2-1 loss to Marengo. Here we're in the third inning, scoreless. Here's 2. Pitch misses down low, 3-2 count. Brightmore yesterday was 1 for 2 and scored a run. She was hit by a pitch in the third, then scored on an RBI single by Amanda Wilson. The full count pitch, swung on, roped into left field. That's down for a base hit. Getting the wave into third is Jadis. She's going to come around trying to score. The throw down to the plate, not in time, and it's a 1-0 Providence Catholic lead. A single for Brightmore, and she moves up on the So a double is the official score for Brightmore on that hit. Jadis comes around to score. RBI double for Sarah Brightmore. And the batter, Courtney Pitch. One 0 Providence Catholic. Starwalt's pitch misses down low, 1-0. Courtney Pitch reached on an error in the first inning. Moved up to second on Garvey's sac bunt. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, dribbled over to short. The throw to third. The tag is applied. And that put out made by shortstop Melanie Sparks for the 6-5. And pitch to first on the fielder's choice. There's shortstop Melanie Sparks making that play at short, tagging the lead runner. And we have one out here in the third inning. Called strike to Maeve Garvey. Garvey with that sac bunt in the first. Had a bunt single yesterday in the fifth inning. Was 1 for 4. Here's the 0-1. Misses outside, ball 1. It's 1-1 on Garvey. Maeve Garvey, also a freshman in this Providence Catholic lineup. The 1-1 pitch misses outside. 2-1.
In your box, come on, rip it now. Rip it.
2-1 on Maeve Garvey, the second baseman. Swung on, hit over to third, throw to second for the force out, throw to first, and Garvey's aboard with a fielder's choice. Lead runner is out on the force at second. There's that play again, dribbled over to third base, plucked out by Riley Phipps. Throw to second, forces out pitch. 2 down, here's the Starwalt pitch, called strike. 0-1 on Wilson. Wilson with an RBI double in the third inning of yesterday's game. The 0-1 pitch fouled out of play. Wilson 1 for 4 yesterday. Today 0 for 1. Popped out, which turned into a double play. Starwalt's 0-2, misses outside, throw down to second, the tag applied by Sparks, not in time, a steal for Garvey.
Stolen base. For Garvey.
And with 2 outs, a runner in scoring position, Maeve Garvey, a 1-2 count on Amanda Wilson. The pitch from Starwald up high, misses.
Drive it now, 4. Try the ball.
2-2 on Wilson. The pitch from Starwald. Inside, called strike 3. Starwald with her second strikeout of the game, but the Celtics played 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. It's 1-0. We go bottom 3 on IHSA.TV. Welcome back to East Peoria for the third place game in Class 3A. It's a 1-0 ball game. Providence Catholic Celtics on top of the Mattoon Green Wave. 8-9-1 hitters for Mattoon due up. A batter is Jaden Patterson leading off the Mattoon third. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The pitch from Wilson misses, outside, ball 1. A 1-1 count on Jaden Patterson. First at bat today, was 1 for 3 yesterday, had a single in the 4th inning. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. For Jaden Patterson, the Mattoon left fielder. Here's Amanda Wilson's 1-2, which is outside. 2-2 count. Patterson plays ASA with the Mattoon Pride. 26 hits on the season. Here's the pitch from Wilson. Check swing, appeal down to first, and she went for strike 3. 4 strikeouts for Amanda Wilson. See that again as she tried to check swing, but went too far. Amanda Wilson with the first pitch. Strike, 0-1. Casey Considine, the batter. The 0-1 pitch from Wilson. Strike 2. 0-2 on the right fielder, Casey Considine. Considine, a 5'3" freshman, a 3-sport athlete at Mattoon, plays volleyball and basketball. The 0-2. This is outside, 1-2. Considine was 1 for 2 yesterday. Drew a walk and also stole a base. She singled in the 6th inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Wilson. Ball up high, 2-2. One out here in the 3rd inning. A 1-0 lead for the Providence Catholic Celtics. Played to that run in the top of the 3rd. Here's the pitch from Wilson. This is up high to bring the count full. A 3-2 pitch on the way from Amanda Wilson to Casey Considine. The pitch from Wilson. Swung on, dribbled back. Wilson picks it up, the throw to first for the 1-3. 2 down. Considine with the slow roller back to the pitching circle, and Wilson fields it and makes the throw. 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in Shelby Tate. First pitch down low. So 1-0 count on Shelby Tate, who struck out in her first at bat to start today's game. Was 1 for 3 yesterday and drew a walk. Singled in the 6th inning. Wilson readies the 1-0 to Tate. That's a called strike. 1-1 on second baseman Shelby Tate. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two down here for the Green Wave in the bottom of the third. A 1-0 Providence Catholic lead. The Amanda Wilson pitch swung on, and that's fouled down the first baseline. Stays alive, 1-2. Tate went 4 for 4 with 2 runs scored in the super sectional win. It was a shootout with Normal West, 9-8. That super sectional held at Mattoon. Here's the 1-2 from Wilson. Cold, strike 3 on the outside. And that's strikeout number 5 for Amanda Wilson. 3 caught looking. We head to the 4th inning. It's 1-0 Providence Catholic on IHSA.TV. And welcome back. The batter to lead off the 4th inning is Morgan Greenwood, the third baseman for the Providence Catholic Celtics. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. It's 0-1. Starwalt delivers. Down low for a ball. 1-1 on Morgan Greenwood. Greenwood struck out in her first at bat today, back in the 2nd inning. That pitch dribbled foul by Greenwood. 1-2. Greenwood had 3 runs batted in the super sectional win over Geneseo, as the Green Wave rallied from a 2-0 deficit, won 4-3. Pitch by Greenwood. Hit foul down the third baseline. It's Greenwood, Strick, Bartos this frame. 4-5-6 due up for Mattoon. Here's the 1-2. Misses outside, evens the count, 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way from Casey Starwalt to Morgan Greenwood. Swung on and fouled back into the fence. Remains 2-2 on Morgan Greenwood. And the 2-2. Swung on. Greenwood lifts this one into left center field and drops for a base hit.
Base hit for Morgan Greenwood. Number 1, Allie Strick, the batter. Number 11, Allie Marcos, the on-deck hitter.
Allie Strick steps up, as Greenwood has her 3rd hit of the state finals this weekend. 2 yesterday, 1 today. Allie Strick swings and pops this one up to the circle, and Starwalt makes the catch. 1 down.
Starwalt catches that one for 1 out. Number 11, Ellie Bartos, your batter.
Ellie Bartos steps up. She's 0 for 1 today. Popped out to center field in the 2nd inning. The pitch from Starwalt. Called strike. It's 0-1 on Bartos. Providence Catholic with 4 hits in this ball game. That pitch, a called strike, 0-2. Actually 5 hits now with Morgan Greenwood's single here in the 4th. Casey Starwalt's 0-2, swung on, lifted into left field. That ball is caught for out number 2. Jaden Patterson making the play out in left field for out number 2. And that brings up Tara Arola. Arola broke out of a slump, 0 for 4 yesterday, but doubled in the 2nd inning. That was the 112th double of the year for the Providence Catholic Celtics. Had 1 double yesterday, Amanda Wilson. And 1 double today, Tara Arola. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Bath checked down to first base, but Greenwood back in time before a throw was made. It's a 1-1 count on Tara Arola, the Celtics left fielder. The pitch from Starwalt. That's sent into foul territory near the bullpen. A 1-2 count on Arola. Fourth inning, a 1-0 lead for Providence Catholic. RBI double by Sarah Brightmore last inning. Swing and a miss, strike three ends the inning. Casey Starwalt now with 3 strikeouts in the game.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
And we head to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Celtics on IHSA.tv.
For the Green Wave, bottom
Welcome back to Eastside Center, bottom of the fourth inning. Providence Catholic with a 1-0 lead over Mattoon. The Green Wave will send the 2, 3, 4 hitters up for the Green Wave. Melody Sparks, Kayla Jacobs, and Riley Phipps. Sparks, the shortstop, takes the first pitch for a strike. She struck out in the first inning. So an 0-1 count on Melanie Sparks. The pitch drops down for a ball, 1-1. Yesterday, Mattoon lost in 6 innings. 11-1 to Glenbard South. Their biggest loss of the season, only their 4th of the year. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2 on Sparks. In fact, in the 3 other losses this year by the Green Wave, those 3 losses were by a combined 5 runs. A 2-run loss, a 1-run loss, and a 2-run loss. The 1-2 pitch misses outside, 2-2. While Providence Catholic was in 12 games decided by a run this year, Mattoon involved in 16 runs that were 10 plus. They were swing and a miss, strike 3. 6 strikeout for Amanda Wilson today. And with 1 down, Kayla Jacobs, the batter. That strikeout again by Wilson, her 6th. Jacobs, the center fielder, digs in a single in the first inning. First pitch misses up high. Mattoon won 15 games this year by the 10-run rule. And then lost in yesterday's semifinal by the 10-run rule. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, and that's a foul ball down the first base line.
1-1 count on the batter.
1-1 on Kayla Jacobs. Shot of third base umpire Jeff Bryce. Here's the 1-1. Swung on. That's a foul ball. Home plate umpire back there
1 ball, 2 strike count.
is Jeff Reese. And the first base umpire today, Willie Lewis. There's Willie Lewis. It's a 1-2 count on Kayla Jacobs. Swung on. That one is into the glove of second baseman Maeve Garvey. And 2 down, Riley Phipps, the batter.
Number 5, Riley Phipps, the batter. Number 2, Casey Starwalt, the on-deck hitter for the Green Wave.
First pitch misses outside. Ball 1 to Phipps, grounded out to first in the first. Phipps was 1 for 3 yesterday. Hit a single in the third inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike up high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike count on the batter.
Mattoon last made a state finals appearance in 2008 under head coach David McDowell. Took second place, a loss to Limestone in the championship game. That pitch hit into right field and will be caught for the third out of the inning. Jessica Jadis makes the play to end the frame, a 1-2-3.
3 down, no runs in there.
We head to the 5th inning, and it's a 1-0 ball game.
The IHSA official state softball tournament apparel and souvenirs are on sale only here at the Eastside Center. Fans may choose from the t-shirts, sweatshirts, sports hats, and a variety of other state final apparel. Stop by the Minerva Sports.
And welcome back to Eastside Center, Class 3A third place game. Providence Catholic with the 1-0 lead over Mattoon have out-hit the Green Wave 5-1. The Celtics now lead off the 5th inning with the 8-9 hitters, Jessica Jadis, Sarah Brightmore, and Courtney Pitchup. First pitch from Starwalt. Foul ball down the third base line. Jadis with a single and a run scored in the 3rd inning. Scored on the RBI double by Sarah Brightmore. That ball hit high into left field, and the catch is made by Jaden Patterson in left. And Sarah Brightmore steps up.
Number 14, Sarah Brightmore, your batter. Courtney pitched the on-deck
Brightmore
hitter.
doubled in the 3rd inning. That was the 2nd double of the game. And that's foul. 113 doubles this year for Providence Catholic. Oh, 1 count on Brightmore. Swung on, popped up into foul territory down the third base lines. And it's 0-2.
0-2 count on the batter.
Pitch on deck for the Celtics as Starwalt delivers the 0-2 up high, swing and a miss. 4th strikeout for Casey Starwalt.
With 2 outs.
Starwalt
Your batter, number 5. Number
with
3,
182
Garvey, the on-deck hitter.
strikeouts on the season. Faces leadoff hitter Courtney Pitch. First pitch, a ball. 1-0, 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. A 1-0 lead for the Celtics. Pitch from Starwalt. Called strike, it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Warm start to the morning here in the 3rd place game, 78 degrees. We do have a breeze out of the southwest. Here's the 1-1. A ball.
2-1 count.
Winds blowing about 10 miles per hour. Humidity at 45% this morning. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, that's dribbled foul. And it's a 2-2 count on Courtney Pitch.
2 strikes.
Pitch has reached in 2 plate appearances today. An error in the 1st inning and a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, hit into center field, and that's down for a base hit for Courtney Pitch.
Base hit for Courtney Pitch. Number 3, Mav Garvey, your batter. Number 4, Amanda Wilson, the on-deck hitter.
And the batter will be the 2nd baseman, Maeve Garvey. Two down here in the 5th, and a liner right to third base. Riley Phipps makes the catch.
Got that one for the 3rd out.
And that's the 3rd out of the top of the 5th. We go bottom 5. Providence Catholic holding a 1-run lead on the green wave of Mattoon on IHSA.tv. And welcome back to Eastside Center. It's a 1-0 ball game in the 3rd place game. We go bottom 5. Providence Catholic holds that 1-0 edge on Mattoon. It's the 5, 6, 7 up for the green wave. Casey Starwalt, Hannah Pruden, and Caitlin Bath. Starting pitcher Casey Starwalt, the left-hander, facing Amanda Wilson. First pitch, swung on, dribbled over to second, and the underhand throw, the 4-3 put out. Maeve Garvey makes the play from second
First out.
and brings up Hannah Pruden. Both Pruden and Starwalt at 5'10" in the Mattoon lineup. Pruden grounded out to third base in the 2nd inning. Pitch from Wilson. Called strike. 0-1 on Hannah Pruden. Pruden, a sophomore for the Green Wave. Hit a 3-run double in that 9-8 win over Normal West in the Supers. That pitch hit right back over to second base for another 4-3 put out. Play made by second baseman Maeve Garvey. Garvey has fielded 3 grounders and also a pop fly in this ball game. Brings up Caitlin Bath with 2 down. First pitch from Wilson. Swing and a miss. Caitlin Bath, also a sophomore for the Green Wave. 0 for 1 today, grounded out over to second. That came in the second inning. The 0-1 from Wilson, up high. Bath came into the weekend hitting .417. She's 2 for 3 yesterday and today combined. Pitch from Wilson on the 1-1, dribbled foul. Bath 2 for 2 yesterday, 0 for 1 today. 45 hits now. And 106 at bats. And faces a 1-2 from Amanda Wilson. Mattoon has sent 2 girls to the plate. 2 have grounded out to second base. Here's the 1-2 from Wilson. Swung on. That's a pop fly to shortstop, making the catch. Courtney Pitch for a 1-2-3. 5th inning. We go to the 6th, a 1-0 lead for the Providence Catholic Celtics on IHSA.tv. Welcome back to Eastside Center. Mattoon Green Wave and the Providence Catholic Celtics. Providence Catholic with a 1-0 lead. They hit an RBI double off the bat of Sarah Brightmore in the 3rd inning, scoring Jessica Jadis. So that came from their 8 and 9 hitters. Celtics have their 3-4-5 up this inning. Here's a drifter over to short. And the 6-3 put out applied. Play made over at short by Melody Sparks. 1 pitch, 1 out there in the 6th inning by leadoff hitter Amanda Wilson. Brings up Morgan Greenwood. Greenwood 1 for 2 today, singled in her last at bat in the 4th. She struck out in the 2nd. Here's the pitch from Starwalt. Misses outside. Providence Catholic has been around for quite some time. It opened up in 1880 as the St. Mary Academy for Girls. It was located in Joliet. Here's the 1-0, fouled back into the fence. Now the current Providence Catholic High School, the building was opened in 1962. And it also in that time moved from Joliet to New Lenox just to the east as Greenwood pops that one into foul territory. And that gets away from third baseman Riley Phipps, and shortstop Melody Sparks there throws it back to Starwalt, drifting over from short. It's a 1-1 count on Morgan Greenwood. A 1-2 count on Greenwood. Here's the Starwalt pitch. Inside for a ball, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Starwalt. Swung on and drifted foul down the first base line. Greenwood stays alive. The Diocese of Joliet invited the Sisters of Providence to take over the school in 1918, and the name changed to Providence High School. Here's the 2-2 from Starwalt. And pitches up high and brings the count full 3-2 on freshman third baseman Morgan Greenwood. And the 3-2 pitch. Greenwood pops it up into shallow left field, and tracking that down is Jaden Patterson. 2 outs.
There's 2 outs. Allie Strick, your batter, number 1. Number 11, Ellie Marcos.
Allie Strick, the new batter for the Celtics, with 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Strick was the starting pitcher yesterday. Went 4 innings. First pitch popped up over to second base, and the play made by Shelby Tate. And it's a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 6th. We go bottom 6, still 1-0 Providence Catholic on IHSA.tv. And welcome back to Eastside Center. Fans enjoying the beautiful weather we've had this weekend in the Class 3A, 4A state finals. Had great weather last weekend, although a little cool last week, and we did have a brief delay on Saturday in the 1A, 2A finals. Leading off the Mattoon 6th will be Jaden Patterson, Casey Considine, Shelby Tate, the 8-9-1 hitters. A called strike for Patterson. She struck out in the 3rd inning. Patterson, a 5'7" sophomore, swings and dribbles that back to the circle. Wilson fields it for the 1-3. One away for Casey Considine.
Number 19, Casey Considine, your batter. Number 6, Shelby Tate, the on-deck hitter for the Green Wave.
Amanda Wilson allowing just 1 hit thus far on a Mattoon team that features 7 hitting over 400. Here's the pitch. Inside strike to Considine, the right fielder. Considine grounded out to Wilson back in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 from Wilson. Swung on, and that's a dribbler to Greenwood at 3rd. Throw is good for the 5-3, so a quick 1-2, and we go to the leadoff hitter, Shelby Tate.
Number 6, Shelby Tate, your batter. Number 12, Melanie Sparks, the on-deck hitter for the Green
Play
Wave.
again, just bouncer over to 3rd, and Greenwood picks it up and makes the perfect throw. Shelby Tate takes the first pitch for a ball. Was on a 2008 IHSA state championship winning team at Mattoon. A great year for Mattoon softball. The Green Wave were the IHSA state champions. The varsity team made it to the championship game here.
1 ball, 1 strike count.
Lost to Limestone in the title game back in 2008. David McDowell, the head coach for that Green Wave team, making their first trip in the 08 season. That pitch is a ball to Shelby Tate, 2-1.
Ball, 1 strike count.
Tate had a hit and a run scored in that state championship game in 2008 at the junior high level. Nikki Trower near the Green Wave dugout in the 3rd base coaching box, the 2-1. Hit over to short, picked up, and the throw in time for the 6-3, and another 1-2-3. We go to the 7th inning. It's 1-0 Providence Catholic on IHSA.TV.
Providence Catholic 1, Mattoon 0.
Welcome back to Eastside Center, where the Providence Catholic Celtics take a 1-0 lead into the 7th inning.
Starting the top of the 7th inning, let's give both these teams.
And the Celtics will have the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up in the 7th. Ellie Bartos, Tara Arola, and Jessica Jadis. Casey Starwalt, and her first pitch dribbled foul down the 3rd base line. Bartos popped out into the outfield in both at bats today in the 2nd inning to center field, in the 4th inning out to left field. The 0-1 from Starwalt. Swung on, that's hit into the gap, and a base hit into left field. So a single for Ellie Bartos. See that again, Starwalt's pitch. Bartos rips it over between short and 3rd. Lines it in right into left field. Bartos with her first hit of the weekend. Coach Jay Biesterfeld will send out a courtesy runner, and that will be Sarah Deppert. Sarah Deppert, the courtesy runner for the catcher, Ellie Bartos. And Tara Arola, the left fielder, steps in. Arola 1 for 2 today. Hit a double in the 2nd inning. Struck out in her last at bat. First pitch showing bunt. It's a strike, and it gets away from the catcher. Moving up is Deppert. And Deppert will move up on the passed ball. Here's the 0-1 from Starwalt. Bunts it down the first base line hard. Tag is applied, and Deppert gets to 3rd.
Backer on the tag. For the first out, runner passes to 3rd base.
So now the
Sacrifice out.
courtesy runner, Sarah Deppert, over to third on the sac bunt by Tara Arola. Jessica Jadis, the right fielder, steps up with one out here in the 7th inning. Celtics lead 1-0. Time called, and Coach Nikki Trower going to come out to talk with pitcher Casey Starwalt. There's a shot of catcher Caitlin Bath and the rest of the Green Wave infield. Top of the 7th inning, Mattoon down 1-0 to Providence Catholic. And a runner on third base, Ellie Bartos singled to lead off the 7th inning. And then moved up to second on a passed ball. Tara Arola sacrificed Deppert to third. Nikki Trower, the head coach for the Green Wave. She's in her 3rd season, already at 93 wins over 3 years. 28-7 in 2010. She was 33-1, 30 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie in 2011. And right now 35-4. Jada steps in to face Casey Starwalt. First pitch from Starwalt. Ripped into left field, and that ball is just foul. Down the line, foul, 0-1. A long strike for Jadis. An 0-1 count on Jessica Jadis with a runner on third and 1 out here in the 7th inning. Ball up high, evens the count, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike count on the batter.
Jadis singled and scored in the 3rd. She pops that one up high into the air and out of play. Popped out to center field in the 5th inning. A 1-2 count on Jessica Jadis with 1 down in the 7th. The pitch from Starwalt. This is outside, 2-2.
Count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter.
And the 2-2 from Starwalt. Hits that one over to short. Sparks makes the throw, but a run is in. Deppert scores from third on the RBI ground out by Jessica Jadis.
Sarah Brightmore, number 14, your batter. 46, the on-deck hitter.
And that brings up Sarah Brightmore. Brightmore up with 2 outs. The base is empty. Ball 1. Brightmore in her last at bat with the RBI double. As you just saw, there's ball 2 to Sarah Brightmore. 1 for 2 today, also struck out. The 2-0 from Starwalt. Right down the middle, strike 1. It's 2-1 on Sarah Brightmore. Brightmore 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Yesterday was 1 for 2 with a run scored. The pitch, foul down the third base line. Brightmore, a sophomore, has 19 hits on the season. 4 doubles this year. 2-2. Misses to bring the count full. It's 3-2 on Sarah Brightmore. Brightmore with 7 RBI and 12 runs scored on the season. Here's the 3-2 from Starwalt. Swung on, hit over to third. Throw to first for the 5-3 put out. We go bottom 7, but 1 run is in on 1 hit, no errors, and none left on. Mattoon down to their final 3 outs, trailing 2-0 on IHSA.TV. Welcome back to Eastside Center. The Mattoon Green Wave down to 3 outs, trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A Class 3A third place game. It's 2-3-4 for the Green Wave. Melody Sparks, Kayla Jacobs, and Riley Phipps. Here's the pitch from Wilson. This is outside for a ball. Melanie Sparks' older sister Megan played on the 2002 Green Wave squad. As Melody Sparks faces a 1-0 pitch from Wilson. Swing and a miss, strike one, 1-1. Sparks 0 for 2 today. Struck out in the first and in the fourth inning. And the pitch, line into center field, and Sparks aboard with a single. Sparks with her first hit of the weekend, a single into center, brings up Kayla Jacobs, the center fielder. And a tying run now at the plate, Kayla Jacobs, first pitch, swing and a miss. Jacobs 1 for 2 today, a single in the first inning. Popped out to second base in the fourth inning. Jacobs was 1 for 3 yesterday, also a stolen base. The 0-1 from Wilson. That is hit foul down the first base line. 0-2 on Jacobs. Jacobs has 57 hits on the season. Came into the weekend hitting .440. The 0-2 from Wilson. Misses outside, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike count.
And the 1-2 pitch, swung on. Down to third, Greenwood bobbles it, but makes the play. 5-3, and Sparks moves up. Riley Phipps, the batter, the 5'8" sophomore, 0 for 2. And Jay Biesterfeld heads out to the circle to talk with Amanda Wilson, the rest of the Celtics infield. Jay Biesterfeld in his 13th season as head coach, 8 years at Providence Catholic. Spent 5 seasons as the head coach at Rich South. 189 wins for Biesterfeld in his 13-year career.
Number 5, Riley Phipps, your batter. Number 2, Casey Starwell, the on-deck hitter.
And Riley Phipps steps in.
1 on, second base.
Amanda Wilson to Riley Phipps, 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. 2-0 lead for Providence Catholic. Runner on second, Melanie Sparks, singled, moved up on a ground out by Kayla Jacobs. Wilson's 1-0 pitch. Fouled back into the fence. Now an even count, 1-1 on Phipps. Mattoon competes in the Big 12 Conference. However, next year they move to the Apollo Conference. Here's the 1-1 from Wilson. That's fouled back into the fence. And it's a 1-2 count
1 ball, 2 strike count.
on third baseman Riley Phipps. The 1-2 from Wilson. Miss is outside, 2-2. Riley Phipps, the batter. 0 for 2 today. There's the Green Wave dugout. Rooting on Mattoon. The runner in scoring position, down 2-0. Riley Phipps lets that one go outside for a ball, 3-2. Sparks singled to lead off the 7th inning. She's now at second. Kayla Jacobs followed, grounding out to third. Now the batter, Riley Phipps. Wilson fires the 3-2. Swung on, fouled up, and catch made near the dugout.
Way to go, Becca. Nice catch.
Full count on the way from Amanda Wilson to Riley Phipps. And the 3-2. Swung on. That one is fouled up. Same territory, and another catch made.
And catch number 2.
Amanda Wilson readies. A 3-2 to Riley Phipps. One out here in the bottom of the 7th, a 2-0 lead for the Celtics. That pitch down low, it's a check swing, strikeout. And with 2 down, Casey Starwalt steps up. That's the 7th strikeout for Amanda Wilson today. Check swing, strike 3. Starwalt 0 for 2 today. Check swing, strike 1 on Starwalt. She struck out in the 2nd inning. Grounded out to second base in the 5th. The 0-1 from Wilson. Swung on, and that one is ripped foul down the first base line. Two 2-0 Providence Catholic, leading Mattoon. Bottom 7, 2 outs. Runner on second, Melody Sparks. Sparks led off with a single, moved up on a ground out by Kayla Jacobs. Riley Phipps struck out. Only 2 hits today for the Green. Off pitcher Amanda Wilson. That pitch misses outside, 1-2. Wilson, a 2-hitter, 7 strikeouts. The 1-2 from Wilson. Starwalt swings and misses. Strike 3. Ball game over. And a Providence Catholic Celtics will claim the 3rd place trophy and the state finals with a 2-0 win over the Mattoon Green Wave.
Played your hearts out. That away, man. Let's see, the principal is Michelle Sinclair. Athletic director is David Veek. The trainer is Cody Emberton. Now for the team, the head coach, Nikki Trower. Assistant coach, Amy Sinclair. Assistant coach, Trent Duncan. Now for the team members, number 1, Kayla Jacobs. We have Casey Starwalt. Carly Weber. Leah Buck. Riley Phipps. Shelby Tate. Ashley Purvis. Caitlin Bath. Megan McCain. Jamie Packer. Melanie Sparks. Summer Schnell. Jaden Patterson. Samantha Thompson. Caitlin Fisher. Casey Considine. Katie Olsapple. Let's hear it for the Green Wave of Mattoon, Illinois. Now for the new Lenox Providence Catholic Celtics of 29 and 12. The principal, Donald Seviston. The athletic director, Doug Turnick. The head coach is Jay Biesterfeld. Assistant coach, Tricia Kowalski. Assistant coach, Norm Gura. Now for the team members, Allie Strick. Maeve Garvey. Amanda Wilson. Courtney Fitch. Josie Mueller. Megan Martin. Stephanie Marnell. Tara Arola. Jessica Jadis. Ellie Bartos. Sarah Deppert. Natalie Kroenke. Sarah Brightmore. Zoe Bruni. Morgan Greenwood. Maria Miller. Let's hear it for the new Lenox Providence Catholic Celtics.